Alright, first and foremost, I want to just thank you guys for coming to my channel and giving me the opportunity to express my opinion and my opinions and views, on various topics and such. I'm going to try to come out with videos, at least every week, um, just discussing some things. With that out of the way, let me just delve right into the topic at hand. Um, as the title is going to say, Barack Obama is not black. And I've made this opinion to several, of my peers and friends and everything, just expressing my viewpoints. And I've come to the conclusion that Barack Obama is not black. Now, first, let me just give you a little bit of history about myself. I'm 23 years old. I first was able to vote for Barack Obama during his first campaign. The second campaign, I didn't vote for him, but that's another video. But the first campaign I did, I bought into the whole, stuff that Barack Obama was going to be the first black president. But I was one of those people that I didn't really understand or know his viewpoints. I understood him a little bit, just like a lot of people who did this time around. I understood him a little bit, but I did not necessarily grasp his viewpoints. I was basically just voting for him because he's black. I'll admit I did that when I first, when I was first voting. I was just, going along with what everybody else was doing. It was like, yes, this is the thing to do. I got to do that. But just growing up, just actually living life. I've been on my own pretty much since I was out of high school. Just living life and just actually being able to sustain myself, and just live basically. I've just come to the realization of several things, and my viewpoints have changed, which to me, I credit myself to that, because a lot of people are unable to actually accept that maybe they were wrong on their viewpoints, or maybe they were wrong on this or that. I'm able to accept that I was wrong on some stuff that I used to believe. So let's go ahead, fast forward to right now. As I was saying, Barack Obama's not black. Okay, that's pretty much evident. And let me give you reasons why he's not black. First of all, his mother is from Kansas. She's, as many people have pointed out, she is about as white as you can get. She's originally from Kansas. His father, and this is where we're going to get into why he isn't black. His father is Kenyan, okay? Kenyan, okay, which would make him African. Kenyan African to be more specific, but African. African people are not black. And I know a lot of people are saying, oh my gosh, yes they are. It's the same thing. No, it's not. African people are not black. It would be akin to trying to say someone born in New York is an Englishman. No, they're not. That's just not, and it's the same thing here. Barack Obama is not black. He is a descendant of a white American and a Kenyan African, because his father isn't even African American. His father is Kenyan. Okay, so he is the offspring. He is what the perfect example of a mulatto. If you guys don't know what that term is, feel free to go ahead, Google it yourself. Basically, what a mulatto is, it's any type of biracial ethnic group that derives from a white person, either being from an Englishman or American white, or an African or African American. He is a mulatto. He is not black. Also, culturally, he isn't black. He did not grow up, and I'm not saying that you have to be poor or anything like that, or grow up in the ghetto or grow up in the hood, but culturally, his culture doesn't even follow the ideals of blacks. He didn't really start practicing any type of real black ideals until he met Michelle Obama. Well, Michelle Robinson at that time, but his wife, Michelle Obama. He really didn't start actually practicing those ideals until he met them. Until then, all of what he knew was of Hawaiian culture. He knew a little bit of the Indonesian culture because he was there for a little bit. But as far as him actually being culturally black, he isn't. Okay, so there's nothing about him that would say that or suggest that he is the first black president. You know, he genetically, gene wise, he's not black. Like I said, we've already discussed that. Black, and you know, I'm probably going to make another video, you know, differentiating between blacks and Africans and how blacks are their own race, their own subgroup, and they're different from Africans. And even a lot of Africans would tell you that they don't necessarily place themselves in the same criteria of what a black person would place themselves, and vice versa. A lot of blacks don't necessarily call themselves African. They will say I'm African American, even though they don't really know that African American can also associate a person that was born in Africa, came to the U.S. and got their citizenships. They would be considered African American. So it's not really the same thing. So that's pretty much my video. That's pretty much my views on why I say he's not black and why he's not the first black president. Oh, and you know, just another thing. One thing that Barack Obama has been riding on is the fact that he's black, and you know, it's really a misnomer, and it's kind of really a slap to the face that he doesn't just come out and say like, hey, you know, I'm not really black. Because if he came out and said that he wasn't black, he would be speaking truth. Instead, what he does is he rides that horse and he rides that whole I'm black and you know I'm all about the change and I'm a super liberal. Um, super. He really. I'm not like I said. He really is. He has a lot of socialist tendencies. Like I said, I'll discuss that more in later videos. But he hasn't really been truthful to the people that he says that he really cares about, which should be kind of striking to you guys because, like I said, once you actually figure out and realize that, hey, and accept the fact that, hey, the guy isn't black, you'll accept the fact that, hey, this guy's probably a liar. Which really, if you look at what he's done in the past 4 years, he hasn't necessarily been truthful in what he said he was going to get done. And again, that's just another video. Go ahead, give you guys comments and thoughts. I'll do as best as I can to go ahead, reply to as many of you guys as I can. Again, thank you guys for allowing me to have some of your time, and always educate yourself. Always try to move forward with your progression in life. All right, thanks. Bye.